name is in. Give me 1 second. Is the well? I need to find the astronomer. I'm not certain his name. I don't know if Sundalian is the astronomer or if Sundalian is just pointing us to the astronomer.
Why did you need to see the astronomer?
Because I'm of the Orchard.
Yeah, we need more than that.
Uh-huh.
And Sundalian, I am also Sundalian, and I left me of the Orchard a message to go meet the astronomer, who's most likely also me.
Okay, why do you think this bizarre set of circumstances is a thing?
Because I left me a note.
May I see the note?
Here. He gives him 2 copies of the letter, one in his handwriting and one in the other handwriting. See, I left myself a note.
Okay, one is on whatever you guys are using for paper, which is probably paper on Volcanica.
Yeah.
One is written on parchment.
Okay. Is this the letter that thing had for you?
Yes.
Specifically papyrus.
Are you familiar with the language of Arcane? I believe I taught it to you.
No,
Oh.
you
This is-
haven't yet.
It never crossed my mind. This is the language of magic. The actual language of magic.
Barnabas is looking a little.
Papyrus is used...
How does one look intrigued and infuriated at the same time? Like, how could you keep this from me?
Wait, I missed. I was looking at the definition of papyrus.
Barnabas doesn't actually know Arcane.
Oh, I see.
Barnabas didn't know Arcane existed. Meanwhile, Quintessa's like, "Oh, you don't speak Arcane." Mm. What?
Oh, I thought you knew. Doesn't everybody know?
Only backwater and ancient worlds would use papyrus. This is a really...
But the handwriting is the same?
Is the same.
Now, I know Sonny has no belly button, correct?
Yep.
I think I know he's a clone. Of some kind.
Perhaps.
So I left a message for myself.
Yes, seems you did.
So I am Sonny of the Orchard, and I am Sundalian.
Curious to see if this Sundalian is your original or another clone.
Also, Sundalian might mean I'm a bastard. Potentially could be a bastard.
You're a bastard, probably like Howie's a bastard.
You bastard.
How he's put away for the teleporting and all that.
So, the astronomer on the sister world of Track, and then I'm confused with my own grammar. I believe they mean on Track itself, but if we get to Track...
what does the letter say? Says Agony. I can't read this language either. It's gibberish.
Oh, dear Sonny of the Orchard, let me. The skies hold many secrets. Seek the astronomer on the sister world of Tarak. My grammar's not very good, so this is a slightly ambiguous sentence. It's either Tarak itself or a world that is the sister of Tarak. I believe it's Tarak, but there's room for some play here. He gave his life for his craft, so this astronomer is dead. Probably, might be Banshee-like in his ways, or maybe he just has some stuff. And the ability to see, so he is blind. That which living eyes cannot see. So he can see things that humans cannot see, or living things cannot see. The Sundalian. And the Sundalian, who is also me, but is a prick. Or bastard of some variety.
I see.
So you're looking... What was that last part?
I'm looking for an astronomer that gave his life for his craft and his ability to see that which living eyes cannot see.
We need to go to track later
are
this
you-
summer. Let's
are
just
you-
postpone.
Are you telling me you're looking for an dead astronomer?
That's what he said.
I know where there's a dead astronomer on track.
Oh,
Oh, you should tell me. I don't know if I should. Yeah, there's a grumpy old human who apparently, I don't know what he did, turned into a ghoul. Wait, you're telling me that Sonny is a bastard and now he wants to go talk to a ghoul? The fuck does this make any sense? what in some sort of fairy tale now or something? You know,
It does look like it's scritchings. And he's looking at the two things.
oh, so there's a ghoulish astronomer. So we're looking for a undead astronomer, and ghouls are undead. They're not as bad as banshees, although they do smell more. Ghouls are the stinky ones, right?
Sonny's thinking of ghasts, but
Well,
You didn't smell that bad.
I think we should just go buy a dime and deal with this later.
I got a diamond. If you want to deal with it now, I think it's kind of funny to be honest.
Well, it won't be funny when we have to drag him around because he's got no strength or...
so Sonny left
Health.
Sonny a note calling himself a bastard and told
Yes,
him to go
this means like the
told him to go meet a guy that you actually know.
It might be another dead astronomer guy. I don't know. He dude who the story is he stayed in a tower for hundreds of years and turned undead looking at the stars.
Sounds like
The
Sonny.
jackass should have went to the fucking cleric when he was like, "Oh, it's itchy and I kind of want to eat my friends." You know,
Why?
humans.
Why would he do that?
I don't know. He's good with a bow. He's shrugging. Humans. They do all sorts of stupid shit.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm talking to you, Barnabas. You do stupid shit. Have you seen some of the things you've done?
Everything I does is touched with a
You
taint
just said
of
everything I
genius,
does. Everything I does.
which
Point
is
proven.
which is the ancient imperial speech that I learned. And he's gonna try and make this bluff work.
Everything
He got the
I
whole
does
party
is
running
brilliant.
around saying irregardless, thinking that it
Irregardless.
sounds smart.
Oh, no.
Got a 55 on that bluff.
Hello, y'all.
Ain't is actually old grammar.
So we don't have to. So Widget now has like something has dawned on him, and he's looking at Quintessa, and he's like, kind of, we really. Oh. But I want to take the old guy.
It seems like we really should take the old guy.
Wait,
But I don't have to be there for another...
you're taking Sonny where? Yeah, you ain't fucking taking Sonny anywhere. He's with us.
Well, I need to meet this astronomer. He would know the calculations that would be used to perfectly use the observer of rest. That, or he's a ghoul who doesn't know what we need and obviously should be destroyed, being a ghoul.
Yeah.
So, what is this thing about being a bastard? This word that they signed their name means like betrayer or exiled or ne'er-do-well. I signed my name kind of like the prick.
Barnabas, do you speak? What was the other language Sonny knows that Barnabas may not know?
Druidic. That's the one.
Druidic, and okay, so there's a third one.
So Sonny speak Alphasian.
Alphasian.
No.
Okay, so you don't know what he's talking about when he says that this name means something.
This word's Alphasian.
Barnabas switches his goggles for his spectacles and comprehend languages. Fucking give me that.
Okay.
And I guess
It's
he's
comprehend
right.
languages?
Yep.
It doesn't work on Arcane. Arcane is a...
I thought this was Alphasian. Oh, no, it is a... yeah.
It is written in Arcane, and you learn that Arcane is just mildly magical, that it doesn't follow the same rules as just normal written language.
Dink, dink. Fucking. He looks at Sonny. Fuck you.
I missed something here.
No, never mind.
Why are we picking on the old guy?
I know something the geographer doesn't know.
Oh, okay. All right, I get it now.
He sort of leans back and smiles.
Yes, he knows a language that is magic.
Wait, what?
Oh, yeah.
Is that the shit that wizards keep on scribbling in their spell books? And Barnabas,
No,
you saw enough of it that this might be the precursor to that.
This is the basis of that, by the looks of it.
Hand me that note.
Sonny will hand him Sonny's just copy of it.
Yeah, he crinkles it up. Tosses it
Then
back.
he'll keep the original.
Do you feel better now?
Thulgrim.
Not especially. I don't get that weird tingle when I actually destroy magic.
Oh, that's too bad.
Thulgrim, I have the dimensions needed to create a fog-cutting lens that will help the Observer of Rest pierce through the remains of Imulga Mons.
I'm just curious. You want him to help you work on the cursed artifact?
No. I want him to help us perceive the threats that are coming from the outside.
Is there any danger to me in doing this?
Yes, you could become like Sonny is right now.
Why do we
No,
need a limited
well,
wish?
Yes.
We'll slip a diamond into Barnabas's pocket.
And he will hand it over to Eamon. Make this a later problem, please.
To Agony or Eamon?
Agony.
What spell do you want me to cast?
Limited wish. Just cure him of his gears.
Is that on this list of spells that can?
Yep.
I thought it was full wish, but
I thought it was heal and heal. Like I can't heal with a.
No, it's heal, cures,
But
insanity.
limited wish. Okay, so it's within the bounds of limited wish.
Yep.
Fine. He burns a mythic point. He burns the 1,500 gold piece diamond,
Yep.
and lifts the fog of obsession from Sunny.
I need a new diamond.
We'll give you a
This
new
is
diamond.
much clearer. You know what we should do? We should get ready to go to Tarak so we can find the astronomer. Additionally,
No!
blood-cutting
What's
legs
it? No.
would be-
Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to the Ghost Lord's lair. You fucking killed him 6 months ago and haven't raided it.
Oh, all right. We can do that first. Then, but we should be preparing to go to find this astronomer, the ghoul astronomer. Why?
There's already, we've got a date set that that some of us, maybe all of us, will go to Tarak. I'd like to see some gladiatorial fighting. That sounds like fun.
That's the gladiator world, right?
Yes.
Ah, yeah.
They're a little bit tighter about paperwork there.
Don't worry, we'll have a paperwork.
Paperwork's my sword up there.
Although, Widget, it's been some time since you've been back there. It all depends on how the war against
Well,
the
the
Shadow
war
has been.
might have screwed with things.
Don't you worry. He's looking at Brenno's. He pulls out a piece of paper. Benson Limp Hammer.
Hey!
It's a good name for him.
Oi! Who's the one that dispersed the Banshee, eh? Right in there, right in the hammer.
Yes,
No
the
fun.
great and mighty Limp Hammer.
No, seriously, Thogrim, in the crafting backlog, we should put a fog-cutting lens for the Farseer. Just be careful when you're touching it. It's very...
Oh, I'm not installing or touching
Why?
that thing at all. If there's a consensus for it, I can create one.
The
That's
Atlas,
fine.
the Atlas sphere thing again, says Agony.
Right, so Atlas's sphere that he carries with him, the giant god, there's something wrong with it.
I'm sorry, what?
There's a cloud in Atlas's sphere, and then you can't see because the sphere's in the way.
He's looking to someone else to explain. I believe the word he used was atmosphere. Oh.
Hey, Atlas is having a problem with his sphere, and you can't see the dragon worlds in the sky.
No, he's looking into the sky through the observatory. I've seen the observatory. And it can't see past what?
Atlas's sphere. No, the cloud of
The dust.
turtlenecks, just debris in the atmosphere from turtleneck.
So the ash cloud.
Yes, the ash cloud is blocking sight. Yes.
Barnabas is contemplating for a second.
Sonny, you think the fog cutter glasses should have worked if it was just normal ash?
Yes, it's in the fog. So we used. They pulls out like the fog cutting lenses. These to try to see through it, and it didn't work, which means that there's something peculiar about it. So we need a special one. And this is where we should.
Yes, yes, we do. We do need a special one. Thogrim.
All right. What exactly do you need crafted?
We need
Fog cutting lens.
yes, a fog cutting lens for
Farsight.
Sunny so we can see beyond. Because it's
Now-
not an accident. It can't be an accident.
How will the one I make be more special than the lenses that you have
That's
in them
what I said.
goggles?
Not an accident. Except for that one time that was an accident, but everything else is not an accident.
Well,
A fog cutting spell.
they're saying there's a special dust that is blocking the view of the fog cutter.
Then get a sample of the dust. Then I can find a way to get through it.
And where would the dust be most concentrated?
Imulga Mons.
We're going to the volcano. Let's go to the volcano. That sounds like fun.
I mean, it's an adventure I didn't have planned for tonight. It is on a sticky note somewhere.
Right after we go to the ghost.
I'm going to write down Trek to Imulga Mons, okay?
My mind feels slightly more clear.
Sonny, you had a lot of fun tracking weird things down in Imulga Mons. You're like, it would be interesting to retrack those weird tracks and see what the activity is going on there. And, there was you had fun doing that. There's no compulsion. It's just,
It was good.
there was nothing wrong that happened.
So the reason why I'm not upset about the compulsion
That
is
cocaine binge in Vegas was kind of fun. I don't know.
the thing is, it was like you're compulsed to do this thing. Okay, the compulsion's gone. He's still asking to do the thing. He's just asking with less urgency.
Curious if the elves would have celebrated having this artifact of obsession.
They didn't.
Well, elves live for a long, long time.
Well, I also noticed there's an observation area
There's a way to like look without touching.
without touching. Exactly. I don't have to use it. Someone else has to use it.
The caretaker
Yeah.
or the people that actually
Simulacra.
Caretaker.
Golem is up there. Schmiegel
Yeah.
is up there working the fucking...
Simulacra. You can get them to do it.
seems like a boring thing just staring up at the stars, says Agony. Maybe that's why they made their magic.
But you can see other primes from here.
Okay.
Meaning,
Now, is that because of the magic, or is that because of the location of Volcanica?
I believe it's because of perspective. And Sonny's looking around. Did anybody call him out on his bullshit? It's perspective, yes. He doesn't
Well,
have any right.
Cog, you know that there are some star systems closer to each other than others, and that the briefest of patterns that you saw is that a lot of the song gate worlds are close together, relatively speaking.
Now, is that because of so that would be because of what the creators of the song gates could see and were interested in, or because there's a limit to the power of the song gates?
Not sure.
Interesting.
All right, now do we have a freedom? No? No?
No.
Do we think the Ghost Lord will have a freedom?
No, who might have a freedom is the Ghost Lord.
All right, then.
I agree with Bob.
First place we're gonna go. I wonder if there'll be ghosts and he's with my very firm, sturdy hammer.
Yeah, you should probably bring your hammer. Says
well, you
Agony.
should probably bring the hammer, yeah.
These ghosts aren't going to scream, are they?
No, they were ghosts ones we saw. It's possible those lions we battled, perhaps with the demise of the Ghost Lord, perhaps they're gone.
Hey, maybe I can get the carriage back.
Hey.
Yeah, it's exactly what I was thinking.
We left it behind in the Thorn Waste. I always meant to go walking back out there to go get it.
You did?
We got some stuff in there.
All right. Okay.
It is our carriage.
No. That's my carriage. I paid for the carriage.
Well, then you should be wanting back more than anybody else. Although at this point, it might be scrap. Finders, keepers, that sort of thing.
Yeah, it might be scrap. It's nothing I couldn't fix.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Carriage is a carriage.
Breno suddenly has this idea of, like, maybe if we aren't able to fix Slake after we kill the wizards, maybe he could, like, retire to, like, just make stuff. Like,
He's going to be a
cars kind of thing. Like,
What are you looking at?
just imagine you with, like, a little apron and a, you know.
I don't need an apron. Adamantine. Well, mithril, but... Yeah. Mithril and adamantine. Hey, with his tool, he's got a plus 23 craft armor, plus 22 craft weapons. He could be a smith.
Well, I mean, it makes you look more personable with the apron on, you know.
Okay, but that's what I got this for.
The happy face on the back.
The big yellow happy face painted on from Dee Dee. See?
Yeah, they got a fresh coat back there. I was wondering what the yellow was before. It wasn't it. I didn't say appropriate goodbyes to Dee Dee and Dugan.
Because you were obsessed with getting to
Dugan is trapped in a gem.
well, apparently, even judging from the other Fae, rightfully so.
Yeah, there's something about you robbed a bunch of officers in the army, and then they got mad.
That sounds like Dugan.
Well, what I
sounds like
want to
him,
know is which wizard cast that spell on Dugan so we can go and crush that guy's head.
They said, didn't Capra say something about a funny leg?
Yeah, well,
It was a one-legged wizard. Knowledge Arcana does. Can I think of a one-legged wizard who's strong enough to cast that spell?
Okay,
Adam, this is Adam.
Give me a knowledge roll. Knowledge Arcane?
Okay. Well, I'll take 10, and I'll get 75.
There is a like world's renowned beast hunter who hunts all strange creatures. He would be, you know him as some sort of Gestalt wizard, like wizard ranger or wizard slayer. He is somewhat chaotic of a being for the Imperium, but is basically like Capra probably has a poster or a trading card of this guy. Like he is one of like the grand mages of the Imperium, but it would be like the Rat Catchers Guild all the way up to the top.
Okay, does he have a name?
I don't have it written down.
Well, does Barnabas know the name?
Barnabas knows the name. Yes.
Okay, Barnabas utters the name. He's like a rat catcher, but like really good.
yeah, well, Dugan's kind of a blue rat. Flying blue rats. Yeah. He gets into everything. He doesn't poop everywhere, but he can make... Yeah, he's a blue rat.
He's thrown poop.
He's a flying blue rat.
Yes, well, between having a doppelganger and all those Fae, it's a very untrustworthy group my friend Chaga is running right now.
Well, we kind of hid.
Is this like...
What do you mean you hid?
We were a watch in a factory. And
Oh,
when the
right.
And when the Imperium came, well, they hid in the furnace.
You hid in the furnace. I can still scroll them in your. It's not funny. It's not funny.
Both Agony and I could stand the heat of the furnace, so we stood in there when they came around.
So you hid from the little human officers with the little quills and papers.
Engineer, I had no fucking desire.
Slick just busts a chair.
I had no fucking desire to go fight the wars that those humans want to fight.
Nor should you have had any desire. Don't worry. You didn't see me signing up.
Still, at the time, I thought that all the commanders were wizards.
No, that's not the case.
Chocka's kind of a wizard.
Not really. My friend Charles is not really a wizard.
A fat guy, right?
Yeah, but he wears armor. Oh, wizards can't cast in armor. That's crazy talk.
That's true. That is true.
Sonny was too old. We hid. We didn't know what the fuck they wanted. Cog hid. Besides,
I was passed
Don't
out
blame
drunk,
me.
I'm told.
Cog and I were wanted. I think we still are.
Very likely, yes. Let them come, though. All day. We can do this all day.
If you make problems, they might send the rat catcher after you.
Yeah, well, We created enough problems in Foundry.
Oh yes, it was many problems in Foundry. A lot
yes,
of people died.
we heard.
Yeah, it might have been the reason why they clamped down so hard.
What do you think?
Well, I've had some time to think about it, yeah.
The the crime families,
12
get,
int?
the
All
crime
right.
syndicates get very upset when you don't listen to them.
Yes, yes, they do.
Oh, yeah, there were some assholes going after Sunny, too. Yeah, we had to get out of there. Well, you know that.
That was a fun time.
So,
Sure.
could you tell me about these assholes that were going after Sunny?
Oh, that was so long ago. So many assholes ago. I don't know, one of the crime families, dragoons, something. Some guy showed up as your orchard.
Yes, I
Wait.
took the name Goodman, but I should have taken the name Orchard.
Well, I could make you new papers, seeing as the ones you have are technically not real anyway.
They're very real. See?
What I mean is the fakes, they're not official.
Oh, I got papers. I got that done when we were in Overlook.
Yes, yes, yours are
Same.
official.
Well, they were my old ones. They reissued them.
Yes, they are official.
Wait, now, Fancy Pants, I got a question.
Is it about the Ghost Lord's lair?
No.
Damn it. Never getting there.
Why do the dragons live in the sky?
I'm sorry, what?
In the sky, there's the twinkly stars, and on those stars, there are dragon gods.
He's
You
talking
mean
about the constellations of.
the constellations that are named for the dragon gods?
Well, aye, but they're there.
No.
Well, this is where Tiamat and Bahamut are, and fucking Tiamat was here. Bahamut must have been here as well.
Tiamat is not here. Tiamat is in hell.
But she was here.
She was
Why do you
here.
think things have gone all funky? The gods are missing. Bahamut's gonna pop right up and kick that gem guy right in the stones. Tiamat will pop up on the other side and they'll have a grand old tussle. I don't know what happens after that point.
Are you talking about the guardian for the Glimmer of Geo? That one?
Well, yeah, that's the gem guy who's just gonna get kicked in the stones. By the
Yeah.
other
Speaking of that, not now, and certainly after we've raided the Ghost Lord's lair, we will have to kick his teeth in.
And Bernos is looking at Quintessa, and you said we wouldn't have to kill any gods.
It's not a god. It's like a god's favorite dog.
You gotta be careful when you kill people's dogs. They kind of don't like that. You piss them off.
This god is named John Wick.
Thinking that. 3 sequels of violence.
He just won't stop. All right, but that's later. That's later.
All right, so we are going to go to the Ghost Lord's lair.
We'll collect the valuables.
Then we will collect the samples we need to craft a lens that can pierce through the sky to see what is coming to do terrible things to Volcanica.
Yes, because it is coming.
Agreed. They killed a god to do it, but this calls into question whether the spawn of Tiamat is being birthed there, or if it's simply like an aspect, like a more minor thing.
Sonny,
Yes?
I believe I told you. Is it that you don't believe Weejas when she says it is not the birth of a god? Or you just think the goddess is wrong? She's judging you right now.
Not. Gods, particularly gods with names and personas, have all of the perspective, biases, and viewpoints that come with that. Meaning, from her perspective, certain things are happening. But gods can be tricked by other gods, and gods can hide from other gods. So in matters of godly things, gods can interact kind of like people.
Then why do you think there is a god being birthed?
Because one of Tiamat's eggs was stolen by Kurtlemak, who got trapped there by Gal Glittergold, pretty sure it was Gal, and that egg is in a volcano where the god suddenly died and it erupted, and eggs turn into babies. I don't know if you noticed this, but eggs are part of like the life cycle of dragons, as well as like birds and lizards and fish.
Well, I think it's fair to say eggs also turn into omelets when they're squashed under rocks. So,
But this is a god's egg.
so was the god underneath the mountain. There was an actual god, and it died.
Yes.
Why do you think the egg is special?
Because it's Tiamat is stronger than Kurtlemak. Don't let the kobolds know.
Her egg isn't. In fact, she regularly eats her young.
I haven't heard anything about an egg. That's what Agony says.
Hot tea, and one of her favorites. He even has the, the fan gear.
I would be interested in finding such a thing.
When we get to Imulga Mons, we can ask.
Fair enough.
I will make a bet with you.
Really?
One freshly baked apple pie from Goodman's Orchard. On whether or not there is a spawn of Tiamat, godling being birthed beneath the volcano, versus not a spawn or aspect of a godly being birthed under the Imulga Mons volcano. Is this agreeable?
That's very specific, and yes, it is agreeable. Apple pies it is.
Sorry, put on his head.
Barnabas puts out a hand. The apple pie bet is on. Okay.
Did we just fucking pop and circus dance a goddamn pie?
Yes, we did. But Barnabas, if you can't come up with a pie, Barnabas will accept your soul.
You will summon contract devils to sign. You will sign here.
I really hope the Goodman Orchards is still a thing.
It's gone. Oh, sorry, you violated the contract. Nothing I can do.
Eddie, so
Who's going to raid the Ghost Lord's lair?
Barnabas.
Slake at least wants a trip to to wherever you left your like metal wagon.
Yep.
The like reinforced wagon that you guys used for a while.
Mhm.
To see if he can salvage it. He doesn't care about going to fight the ghost lions or whatever.
find the magic items.
There's magic things for him to break.
Yeah, you guys haven't let him break anything in a while. So
That's not true.
How many points does he have currently?
no, he's got lots. He's fine.
That's
The whole system is, it's like, did you get XP?
It's completely screwed.
Yeah.
Okay, so Slake wants to go there. Brenos would go there, although I don't know if you need him to go fight ghosts.
You got the ghost hammer, yeah.
He does have the Mordenstamen ghost
Yeah.
hammer. Sonny, so the ghost lord is a druid. We should also be on the lookout for bugs. Just in general, worms explicitly. You know, they're about everywhere. We're in a swamp, you asshole.
There's insects and bugs everywhere.
One that walks. It's a problem. Okay.
All right.
So, Brenos, who doesn't have 5 con damage, we fixed all that.
He's going.
Is going to go.
Yep.
Cog's going.
Cog out of that group. Okay.
Okay, and then what is the other group doing, or is it just chilling?
Uh-oh.
Adam,
I think-
Marty, Mark, and Ahmed.
Yep.
Gathering components to make a lens.
Gather
Yeah, we
components,
can
break
do that.
lens. Yep. And then Widget can he stay or can he go now? I think he's gonna just go with
His treasure?
he's
His
gonna
treasure.
He's gonna go
Ass
with the
kicker,
treasure.
ass kicker, ass kicker.
Okay,
Caster,
I happen to
caster,
be going through the treasure and notice that there's a +6 wisdom item in there. Anybody object to Quintessa taking that? Because she can use it.
No.
It's it might be a good time to do some divvying because there's been a
let's do
few
some
adventuring. So the Ghost Lord's Lair is populated with stuff, and it is a mini adventure. So I don't know if now is the right time to start that at what
Okay,
is
well
it?
let's
1:30 in the morning
probably
out
not the
there.
right time.
But it's definitely a midweek game amount of content, so
Sure.
we can save that.
If we can do it before the Wednesday, I will be there. Otherwise, I should have fewer characters involved because Adam won't be there.
I can do. I'm good all week until I work Thursday night. So
Yeah, Adam, you're out for the next 2 weekends, right? Next 2 Saturdays
Yes.
because of your judo stuff.
No, I'm in Europe
Okay.
on the 15th and the 22nd, and then on the 29th I have a tournament, but I should be back, but I might be tired.
Okay. And you're not here during. When are you leaving for Europe?
Wednesday night.
Okay.
I come back
So-
Monday, the 24th.
So I could play tomorrow or Monday, and then I've got Titan's Gift on Tuesday.
So Monday.
Monday sounds good. Sure.
Okay.
Ahmed. Okay. all right.
Monday works.
Awesome.
Cool.
All right. So I think this is where we end the stream. If you guys want to hang out and look at magic items for a few minutes,
Sure.
that would be
Yeah.
cool. But this is a good place to
The
leave it.
treasure.
As is tradition, we
Treasure.
need to name the. Give a name to our game.
The observatory.
Friend or foe?
The
Observations and constellations.
Big ERC. Observations. So Adam really likes the just a bunch of words that like Adam super likes.
Yeah, observations and constellations. That's cool. I'll paste out the names of the planets and all the
Yep.
all the stuff there somewhere where you guys can read it. Yeah, that was part of the fun prep while watching a movie. I'm like, Volcanica needs planet names. Oh, the planets are like dragon names. Like, I just kind of
What's ridiculous is like your astronomy really needs to be linked to a planet, or not, or it's like
your
because
astrological signs need to be linked to
planets.
constellations, but the constellations are also linked to a specific planet. Like each of the and then because it's dumb, the moon is also considered one of the astrological signs. So yeah, there's
It's
you could
almost
tell
like
it was ancient knowledge and not like and not like
Yeah.
modern, because they equated basically Pluto to the same thing, or
Yeah.
Jupiter is the same thing as the moon almost.
Yeah. It's a very there's a whole bunch of like primal lessons that are learned from that. You can learn a bunch of things, and then when you go like, okay, and then I move, and then it's like all this information means nothing. Like everything you learned about how to read the sky means nothing when you go to another place because it's a new sky.
Well, that's why they were talking about perspective, right? From this perspective, and whether that was just from this perspective and it was a lesson written down, whether they realized the consequence or the true meaning of it. But
well, they had the ability. They described the ability to move between planets. If you can align the observer correctly, you can go to that planet.
Yeah, there's a spell. There's a spell in D&D called interplanetary teleportation.
Yeah.
Now, you want to talk about not planning a tiny location on the existing world that you've mentioned? We find random planet and we prepare for journey. Yeah, I'd like at least the game's worth notice.
A little bit of heads up on that one. Yeah.
Yep.
You see a dot in the sky. We teleport there. Oh God, it's hot. Oh God, there's no ground.
Oh God, we're melting.
It's 2,000 Celsius.
Yes. One of you taking that spell, you should make a loud noise when you do it.
Sonny will eventually take it.
And that could be the future of the campaign too. We go back to this place to look at a world to go and fix things. There could be a whole mini arc of
we're the guardians of the galaxy. And Barnabas says one negotiates our fee. We're about to get screwed. But you will not be dead. But you wish you were. Broke you are.
All right, I think season 4, episode 38 is in the books. For those watching on YouTube, which is where this video will appear and live, thanks for your support. For those hanging out in the channel with us tonight, it was good seeing you folks here. And as always, we hope you enjoy this as much as we do. Peace. Have a good night.
Right.
Night, guys.